Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's keeping well, especially given current circumstances. I am essentially getting in touch with you guys to tell you a little bit about ShinyMind, which is a great app that's been developed with NHS England in mind, specifically at this difficult time that we're all trying to work together to sort of try and navigate our response, through this pandemic. I myself have used several apps in the past. I have to say that this one really truly speaks to me in the sense that you can personalize it. I love that. I've put on some music that I know I would like to listen to, especially if I'm having a stressful moment, if I've just had a very difficult clinical interaction or non-clinical meeting. And it also allows you to put pictures and sort of create a little memory box of things that you know will shift your mood or help you get out of a particularly difficult mindset if you need to be able to crack on with your day. It also creates something called a gratitude board, which I absolutely love. And I know there's a lot of clinical evidence to support having things like that to hand. We all, especially with the current sort of crisis we're all trying to deal with, it's really important that we all recognize the importance of looking after our own mental health and well-being so that we can actually continue to look after others. And really all you need on it every day is about 5 minutes, if that's all you've got. So if you've had a long clinical day, 12 hours, and you don't have the time to then sit down and spend 10 or 15 or 30 minutes on yourself, that's absolutely fine. I still try and check in for those 5 minutes at least. And it takes you through a few quick exercises that ideally you should do every day. It's just a great way to also connect with people in your locality because it creates a little network and you can sort of put a positive shout out there. So whether it's at the beginning of the day or the end of the day and just say, guys, well done. Another day, it's now been dealt with, just another day that we don't have to go through again. I guess it's recognizing that this is a marathon, not a sprint. And actually self-care is really important. And this app's just really good at sort of reminding us to do it because I think we're all probably quite guilty of not taking care of ourselves. I think what's particularly great about the ShinyMind app is the fact that it was co-designed with the NHS for the NHS. And really, as I'm using the app, I can certainly feel that you can tell that it's been tailored for us as the users. And especially at a time like this when we're frontline, having to deal with and accept a lot of uncertainty, having to learn to be really flexible in how we work and adapting to the situation as it's evolving. But I've also really enjoyed their masterclasses, which are sort of sectioned into different aspects of your life. And especially at a time like this, I think when some of us are unfortunately losing people that we're close to or finding that people that we're really close to are really sick and we can't physically be with them or interact with them the way that we normally would have. And it allows you to just stop, take a step back, and I guess analyze the situation in a different way, just let you process things, which I think is really important generally, especially right now. I feel that actually I'm at a point where I can accept the uncertainty to some level. Obviously, we'll all still have ups and downs, but I feel quite comfortable in my sort of part that I'm playing in all of this and accepting what I can change and what we can't change. The app's really good at just allowing you to have some headspace to yourself and process things a bit more so that you don't find that you're going into work and potentially allowing things to build within yourself. And I think the resilience board is fantastic. It's a quick sort of access board that way you have your own sort of thoughts that help you with resilience. It's not some sort of standardized, this is what we think should give you resilience, but actually it's something that you put together over time. And it is fantastic. And I think that's actually my favorite bit about this entire app is that it's all very personalized and it's something that you build over time without even realizing. And you can quickly go to it when you really need to. To touch on the kind of exercises you can do within the app, I suppose, there are some that talk you through breathing exercises to actually try and help you focus on the now and sort of bring you back, I guess, and sort of reconnect with your body. There are certainly some masterclasses that have been particularly useful to me. There's one that is called the responsibility clause that I'd listened to. And I think as clinicians, we do take on a lot of responsibility and we have to accept that actually there's only so much that we can do. So during a pandemic, really, no one knows the answer. There is no right or wrong, really. We're all just trying to do our best and make sensible choices that we can hopefully all accept when we look back at this time, given the limited information that we do have. And I think that you can tell when as you go through the app that it has been designed with all that in mind, really. And it does help you just sort of take a step back sometimes. And I guess just gain reassurance without having to turn to someone else, because that isn't sometimes what we all want to do, depending on how you're feeling, what your mindset is like.